more professional because they're gonna put their logo. You can't do anything about it. They have
Oh,
a watermarks, everything. Okay, we're gonna start in 15 seconds. Why is it the camera? I don't know. Where will I? That's it. All right, we're live now. You see, we're live now.
okay, amazing. Wow.
Hi, Nasima. How are you?
Hi, Maro. How are you? Thanks
I'm
for
all
having
right.
me. From silence.
Thank you for accepting my invitation for our mini podcast. It's the first kick off after the pandemic, so
Yes.
it's
So
been a
happy to
long time. Yeah.
time
Is
to
this your
get back.
is this your first time too, or you doing
I have
this
done
for a very long?
I
Many
have done a
times.
couple. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Same. I did
So
during COVID.
where can I watch it?
Yes. Huh?
Where can I watch it? Facebook or on YouTube?
Uh what do you mean?
Your podcast, your
Oh yeah,
blogs.
it's on YouTube. It's like videos. It's not like podcast, but like I have voice recordings here and there. So on Telegram and YouTube.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So soon after this blog or after this podcast, I'm gonna edit the description. I'm gonna put your link down below, everything about your details so that they can follow you. Yeah.
Yes,
All
that's
right. So I'm gonna say hi to everyone who's watching, not only in Manila, Philippines. Where's your country from? What's your background?
Afghanistan.
In Afghanistan. Shout out to the world. All
Woo!
right. So now we're gonna talk about mental awareness and how to take care of ourselves as a content creator. So before that, I'm gonna introduce to you our guests. I will not make it like too formal, but
Yes, friend.
thank you for being like so prepared. You're so beautiful, Nasima.
Thank you.
Okay, so Nasima, she's
Just
one of
a
the,
word.
I think, best coach of work facilitator with a bachelor in business and doing master in marketing. Wow, so smart. Can you add some? Do you help
Yeah.
people to heal and overcome with the stress and anxiety?
Yes. So I have been into mental health and well-being for a very long time. I've done two certification as a breathwork facilitator and becoming a certified coach with Jay Shetty Coaching School, and I've
Wow.
helped 10 plus clients and help them achieve their goals, bring what is in their mind into reality, and I've also facilitated group breathwork
Wow.
where I help people access a deeper knowing and a deeper feeling and help them process and overcome those blocks that are within them. And yes, of course, sometimes you just take on some of those emotions and feelings and you kind of process it with them, for them. But I love what I do, and I think I was born to do this, and nothing makes me more happy and excited than helping people, because at the end, you're just helping yourself at the same time.
Correct. I agree. I didn't know that you're a breath facilitator. If I know that from the first time, maybe we can recommend to someone, but not in my work or in other like working facilities to have that. Because I remember when I was in Manila, Philippines,
Mm.
we used to have like a break time, like a recess or lunch break. We do like breath um activity things that we do like 10 minutes. So the
Mm.
kids are following the teachers how they do it, how we do it. So it's like more on changing their attitude and their behavior. It's really working.
Yes, and it's so magical, how you can use your breath to change what's happening inside you. Definitely.
Correct.
Wow. We should talk
So
this more about that.
yeah, but that time we don't know about the entire thing about the breath control. So we
Uh,
just know that we need to do this because the principal said, because the discipline coordinator said, so we have to follow. So before their lunch break or recess time, we need to do this like 5 or 10 minutes before the lunch break, and it helps. It helps before the like dinosaur attitude. They change a little bit. And then I said to my co-teacher back home, I realized like 5 years ago, 10 years ago, oh, I didn't know that the breathe technique that they taught us, it helps to the behavior and attitude of the kids. As I remember,
Wow, that's amazing.
it is, it is, it is.
Mm.
So for the main topic of our discussion, I'm gonna change our topic quickly. It's about the mental awareness and how to take care of ourselves as a content creator. But before we're gonna jump in, we're gonna have like a small break, like 2 minutes break, and then we will be right back.
Yes.
Yep.
Why a break?
I want you to read the questions.
Ah, are we on pause now?
Yeah.
Okay, so read me the questions because I couldn't read them.
OMG! Sorry for my penmanship. So the questions. So this question is like 4 years ago. So I made this question 4 years ago. How you were doing before the pandemic. So we're gonna change it. How were you doing? What is the most difficult times of your life?
Okay.
What is the most difficult times of your life? Do you think?
What's
What is
should
it?
I start now or
No, later, later, later.
okay?
What is your most difficult time in your life situation? Did you had like car accident
Okay.
or
Yeah, yeah. I
anything?
can go.
So
Yeah.
anything. Okay, number two. How do you balance things to your audience and to your community while sustaining your lifestyle as a content creator?
Mm.
While connecting to your community or to your audience.
Mm-hmm.
That's number two. Number three, how do you meet your responsibility while taking care of yourselves? And then at the same time, taking responsibility of being a content creator at the same time. And
Mm.
then next, how do we meet our responsibility? Okay, I said it already. How do you manage yourself if there's a difficult situation? Do you ignore it or you face them? So that's four. Five, one is one thing that you're looking forward after not pandemic or the difficult time that you had. One thing that you're looking forward. And then
Uh-huh.
six, in our community or in our audience, what is the piece of advice that we can give to our audience? So how we can support them as a content creator.
Mm-hmm.
And then lastly, in your difficult times, what did you learn about yourself? Did you
Mm-hmm.
learn or unlearn some things? So, as a person, as a human or content creator, how it affect or helps you to your mental health. That's it.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna go back on air.
I'm so sleepy.
It's okay. It's a
Or what?
rest day today, but we are working our podcast.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Did you hear my music?
No.
Do you hear it?
No.
No, nothing.
No.
Nothing. Okay, I'm gonna edit. How about this? Nothing.
No.
Nah. Maybe. Give me a sec. Mm,
It is, but it's very low. It's like it has to be in the system.
How about now?
It's very low.
Very low.
Now okay. It's but you can see the YouTube.
Much better.
You can see the YouTube.
Yeah, cause I share it. I share it.
You want to keep it like that?
No, no, no. I'll put it back. I'm just trying. So I'm gonna do that in the. If you want to have a break, just let me know, or are we gonna keep going? So I need
So
to
you're gonna
check if,
remove that break time, right?
yeah, I'm gonna remove everything. I'm gonna edit everything. I'm gonna
Okay,
cut
yeah,
it.
let's
Cut it, cut it, cut
get
it, cut it. All right, we are back now on air. Hello, guys. Hello, 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 hello. So we're gonna start now with the SIMA. So we have a little
yes.
like question and answer portion here in our podcast. So it's about mental health awareness. So I know everyone will relate about this topic. So we're gonna start, Nasima. So how were you doing before the difficult time of your life? Can you give one specific? Did you had a car accident, mental breakdown?
Yeah, good question. One of my difficult moments or stressful moments of my life was when I um, faced severe anxiety because of whatever that I was going through. I was doing a lot of things, juggling multiple things while helping my clients, while working on myself, while starting a business. So I completely broke down. My nervous system was smashed, and I was like feeling the things and seeing the things that I've never like seen or felt before. And it was so difficult that I was like, it's completely opposite to who I know about myself. Someone, because I used to be someone who was like outgoing. I could talk to anyone and everyone. I could hold a conversation, make them feel super comfortable. And then suddenly I was like someone that I was like scared of going out. I didn't want to talk to anyone. I was ignoring or uh, I would say I was not wanting to interact with people because I was having severe um, anxiety, and I what my nervous system was sensitive. So that was one of the difficult moments, and I was like some complete random person that I didn't know and I didn't want to accept.
Oh my
That's a little
god.
bit about. It's
Actually,
very hard.
actually, I didn't expect that you're talkative like that.
No, no, I
Because
like.
when I met you, when I met you, you're like very reserved. I don't know. Maybe she doesn't like me. Maybe she doesn't like to talk to me. I don't know. I'm just guessing about your personality. And then when I see you doing the training, so I'm not gonna talk about our job, but when the first time that I saw you, it's like you're looking to somewhere else.
I was meditating.
This,
Probably I
I
was
think,
using the time to like do the mental work that I needed to do because
yeah.
I had some free
So
time.
every time I say it, I
Probably
think her brain is not here. I think she's thinking
because I was
something.
processing. In our work sometimes we have like we have some breaks for an hour, half an hour, and I was like, how can I be productive in half an hour while I'm doing nothing? So I was using that time to like mentally do something.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's so funny.
It's different if you see the outside world. It's like you're doing like this.
That is funny. That's so funny. But anyway, that's
I don't know how to react that time when I see you that you're doing like I don't know if she's doing like meditating.
oh my
But
god,
I
that's
don't
so
want to judge you. I don't want to judge you. I don't want to judge you because oh
yeah.
come on Nasima, let's keep going. Are you okay? That's why I'm always asking you. Are you okay? You doing good? Are you having fun? Are you like feel boring? And then you say I'm alright.
Oh
But that
my
one is
god.
so realistic and very very you, very
Mm,
you. At least you show yourself.
mhm.
Okay, that's it. So a good thing that you manage it. You control everything. You're
Yes,
back
yes.
to your real self.
Yeah,
Congrats about that.
yeah,
All right. Yeah.
because if are we gonna go into that question because I want to give some more details about it.
Sure, sure, sure,
Uh,
sure, sure.
yeah, so basically, because I've had some trainings, because I knew what is going on, so I was able to find out and
Sorry.
figure it out and manage it quickly, and not manage it, but like slowly get back on track. Because you don't want to manage it, you want to like um, fix it from the
Hmm.
core, and from the deeply. You don't want to just put a layer on it and just be like, oh, nothing happened, I'm gonna manage it for the rest of my life. But you're gonna heal it, you gotta work on it, and you find out the real cause of it. And that's when you start healing. So it's some, because I had the tool, I had the training, and but I knew what's happening, but I've never experienced it personally. So it kind of put me through that experience to see what exactly is happening. So yeah, and it wasn't hard. I will share a couple of tools and techniques that I used, which is not fighting, not fearing, not fixing, and not be frustrated by those things that I'm experiencing, but facing it with self-love, self-compassion, patient. And once you face those difficulties with this mindset and attitude that you don't want to fix it, you don't want to be frustrated, or you don't want to be forcing it, or you don't want to be like fighting it, that's when you become a better version of yourself. That's when you know yourself. That's when you come out of that war
Correct.
in a way that you're a winner, not just, oh, it's gonna go away, but you just won a war that made you a better person. That's how I see it,
Correct.
the experience that I went through.
100%. So you know what I learned about that, what you said? It's like
Mm,
sometimes you have to let go. Sometimes you have to give up.
mm,
Because if you keep on fighting that the situation is not for you for now, so it's like you're wasting your energy. Sometimes you have to let go. You have to drop it. Drop the mic, yo. Yeah,
wow.
because you have to heal. You have to love yourself first. Because I believe that if you don't have, you can't give to
Mm,
someone else.
exactly, exactly.
So you
And
need
that's
help.
what, yeah, that's what exactly happened. I was like not doing a lot of things and being out of, I did not have much to give, so I was just gonna, my nervous system was like, boom,
Break
stop.
down. Yeah,
Yes.
smash all the way down. So don't do that to yourself again, alright?
No, no, no.
Love, love, love yourself first before you have to love someone or somebody else.
Yes, and
Or else you're
it's
gonna die.
yes, it's like you kind of have to learn by experiencing it, because if I was told that, I would never like understand it. But once you experience it, you know, like, oh, yes, that's my limit, that's how much I can give, and above that I'm gonna break down. So
It's
you
over,
kind of
it's
know.
over. That is the best teacher, your experience.
Mm,
At least you
yes.
learn. At least you learn. So don't do it again. If you do it again, it's on you.
Mara, I'm not gonna do it again. What do you mean?
Some people, before they're gonna learn something, they will realize sometimes 10 times. Ten
Yeah,
times half of that before they're gonna learn such a thing.
yeah,
Alright.
exactly. No.
Good job, Nasima. So now what we're gonna do is to ask you the second question. Says how do you balance these things, everything what happened in your life, to your audience or to your community, to sustain your creations or your craft, like your lifestyle as a creators, while connecting to your community and to your audience. You, for example, you have your own dilemma, your own challenges, but you have to give back to the community or to your audience. How do you do that?
So yeah, I think what one of the things is that, of course, we are people that we want to do everything, and we want to do all the time the things that we want to do, uh and but that's not the reality. We cannot actually do 1,000 things at the same time. We have to kind of prioritize and see what's important to me, and what's helping me get closer to what I want. That's why, for example, that's how I do it. For example, if I what are my values? If I value growth, if I value freedom, and if I value fun, it depends what I give my time and energy to. For example, something that I value is creation. I want to do something. I want to learn and grow. So I have to kind of juggle and give space and time to these things that I value. For example, creating is my love. I am giving that time to my creation. I'm
Yeah,
giving that time to what is important to me, to my family, to my growth, to my learning, and and yeah, I feel like the importance of saying no to things that is not serving you, and saying yes to things that is getting closer to your life,
I
while
agree.
yes, while you prioritizing the things that you enjoy doing, and it's helpful. And of course it's hard. You can't say that there is a balance. Sometimes balance looks different for every, like, for me, someone who has a some child and children, their balance is different. And I would say, yeah, just saying no to what I can't, and yes to what I should say
Correct,
yes to.
correct, correct, correct.
What do you think?
No, I agree on that because I'm a people pleaser back like 20 years ago. So I'm happy to like please people. So I always say yes. Yes,
Mm,
yes, 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 yes. Until I empty my energy, until I empty my pocket, until I empty everything what I have. And then
mm,
if I say no to them, I get easily like, my conscience, oh, what will happen to them? They cannot do this, they cannot do that. I need to help them. So I worry a lot. So I learned
mm.
how to say no now without envy, without being like worrying about themselves. So I let go. So it's like more of being healthy of my mental because I don't need to worry about everything what they want for me. Because before I want to give everything what I have
Mm,
because
definitely.
they can't help me back. They're in Manila, Philippines. If I give what I have here, if I need something, they can't help me back. So I need to say no, especially when it comes to money.
Mhm.
Sometimes your friends become family. You're so close to each other, and then sometimes it's hard for you to say no.
Yeah, I think it's very like normal to break hearts when you're here and they're there and be like, no, I can't. I'm actually
They
can't.
need they need to understand that we are human too.
Exactly.
We're experiencing the same thing but different level.
Yeah, a hundred
Yeah,
percent.
yeah. Good job. Woohoo! Moving on. So now, how do we like meet our responsibilities as a content creator at the same time taking care of ourselves? How do you do that?
Yes, especially when you're creating and you have commitment to your audience and to yourself, it's very hard to balance and juggle it. But at the end, it's sticking to that commitment that I said yes to myself, and I said yes to my audience, and I want to live my purpose and do what I was born to do. And once you have that mindset and that commitment and that intention, you naturally create time and space to not just create content, but live greater purpose, which is serving your audience for the highest or the greater good of all. You don't want to just create. You want to create to serve your audience, and that what makes you keep, that what keeps you going, that gives you energy, that gives you purpose and a mission to do something, not just I want to do this, but you have a mission. I have a mission and I want to do this.
Yeah, correct.
And it's I would say sometimes there's nothing as balance and juggling. You have to kind of just do it. If it's
Yeah, just
messy, and you got to do it until you have a momentum where it's natural and you can do it
until you get the
easily.
product that you want. Yeah,
Yeah, because when you want to like straight go into doing something, it's very hard. You don't have the time, a lot of things comes up. But when you have a bigger purpose and you slowly ease into it, it's easier.
correct. As long as the support system around you is supporting what you want to do, what you want to serve to the people, it's easy.
Mm,
Because you will find your people. Who are they? Where they are? It's like
yes,
what it's
yes,
like what happened
support
to us.
system. Yes, yes. I would. That's a great point. Having a support system around you, where they are on the same mission as you, they want to do the same, or they have
Same
similar
minded.
goals,
Same minded. Yeah, exactly. That's why
similar
we're
vision.
meant to be, yo. I agree on that. But for me, it's like more on authenticity because I believe what Oprah Winfrey said. She said that you're nothing if you're not the truth.
Mm.
If you're not honest of what you're doing, you're shit. I
Yeah,
believe on that. Because if you
that's true.
see, yeah, if you like market yourself to the world that you're authentic as you are, they like it or they don't like it. I don't care. I'm just serving myself the truth of me. This is my branding. This is my real colors. This is my true colors.
Mm.
That's what I learned about myself. Anything, if I do ups and downs, I'm still Maru, the same person that you met. That's who I am.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's what I like about you. You're so real. You're just showing yourself,
I am.
always there, giving motivational speeches every day to every.
Thank you. You know, one person that I talked to, I bumped her like 2 weeks ago. You know, Maru, I miss you. And I say, why? Because every time I talk to you, you're like a motivational speaker. And then I said, I'm just being me. And then she said, no, because every time you say something, I listen to you. Oh. And then I realized to myself, oh, that's how I impact to other people. I'm just being myself.
Mm,
And then my
yes,
partner told me, why not study about public speaking, about how do you like to become a motivational speaker? And then you give me an idea. I will do that soon.
yes. Let's do it. Let's do it.
I don't know. I don't know. Some people telling me you're like a motivational speaker. If you speak your mouth, if you say words coming from your mouth, I listen well. All right, thank you. I don't know if it's that compliment or I'm not trying to be someone, but I'm trying to be me. And then
Yes.
maybe it's a compliment. Yeah, thank you for that. I appreciate.
You basically bring positivity into spaces that you go to. That's what I love. You don't
I
like.
yeah. That's
Yes,
hundred
positivity.
percent, 100%. I am sure my energy is very positive, so I want to pass it on the energy that being optimistic is not bad.
Yes, optimistic is always good.
Yeah,
I
because
think
some
it
people they don't like it.
as
Omaro,
long
you're
as it's.
you're too idealistic. Your energy is too high. It's like, are you for
What?
real? And then I said, this is what I am. I'm not faking it. I'm not. If you look like looking at me like a clown, so be it.
I love that.
Yeah,
You
so
gotta
be
be
it.
you. That's
Yeah,
what
yeah, yeah.
exactly.
100%. You have to be you. That's my branding for me. So if people saw me, people knows me better than anyone else. My mom, she's always telling me, don't mind the people who's telling you you're this, you're that, you're that. Fuck them. I'm gonna edit this. I'm gonna edit this.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. Moving on. So last two questions, and then we will have a small afternoon break, like a tea break.
Mm.
So, how do you manage yourself if there's a difficult situation? Like, do you ignore them? Do you face them, or you're like being optimistic attitude? What do you do? How to manage
Um.
yourself in the difficult situation?
Yes, I would say that having a process and a plan. How do you deal with your problems in life, and the way you do face that problem, you face everything in life. So I personally have a system, so making sure that I have the energy to even fight it. I check my body and how my energy is. For example, sometimes if I eat the wrong food, or I don't take my supplements, or I haven't had enough sleep, it kind of impacts my body and how I show up in life. And I see if where the problem is coming from. Is it from me? Is it an outside problem? Or yes, first identifying what is it that is the problem, and second of all, how you face it is so important. Having a process. How do you face your problems? Do you meditate first to calm yourself down, or do you straight jump into actions and fixing? Because a lot of the time, w- both of them can be the answer, and a lot of the times it's just one thing, and sometimes you have to kind of let it go and not even fix it. So
Correct.
how I face challenges is, I assess that if I do, I have to deal with this challenge in my life. Do I have to, fix fix it from the root, or is it just a surface level problem that I need to just, fix it, or is it a boundary that I need to make, communicate, or is it a communication problem, or is it just a misunderstanding? And the way I do it, again, there is different problems. It's very broad. Like, there's different problems for different people at the different level. But I think the best things that can give you is, how do you manage yourself to be able to face those challenges? If you're someone that you can't even think right, if you can't even talk right at when challenges comes in, and you just jump into freeze, where you do nothing, or you just ignore it completely and you go to sleep, that means you're just putting a layer on top of your problems and be like, okay, it's going to go on your own. Of course, a lot of the time, giving it time, it will solve the problem. But who who were you when facing that problem? Were you someone that was running away from it, facing it, or just ignoring it? Who were you? And that's how I assess how am I facing the problems. I'm gonna, yes, just self-awareness. How do I face it? What did I do? And how am I gonna do it in the future?
Yeah.
Which is different in different aspects in different life
Correct.
and
Correct. I
stage.
agree. Well,
What
I
about
think for me, I'm a very simple person. How to deal like chaos,
you?
difficult times, everything. You know how I do? I
Mm,
just write everything. Write everything. What I want. What I want to say. What I wanna make solution. Everything. If I can't talk to someone, I write it down. Everything I write it down. And then sometimes, if I can't take it anymore, I cry.
mm,
I go to the front of the mirror. I talk to myself, and then cry because I don't know what to do. And then the last option, sometimes I talk to my mom, sometimes I talk to God. So that's my, where's my power is, because I want to solve things all at the same times, but it can't. It can't happen. My partner's
mm,
always telling me, don't ignore. You have to like face them, and then after make a solution. You have to deal with it. You have to prioritize with. So you have to take the level of problem that you need to face it or ignore it. Sometimes you have to let go. That's my
mm,
points of view. My points of you have to let go. Because
mm.
you will realize one day, oh, that's the problem. Now I know. Because sometimes you never know what will happen to the next day. If you like cater everything, oh my god, you get nuts.
I love that how you said that you just write it down, journaling, um,
Everything. You know
talk
how
to
many
yourself.
notebooks I have? Bunch.
Wow,
I'll show you. Hold on.
I'm inspired.
A lot.
Wow. I actually
Uh,
used to journal a lot, but
a
recently,
lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. Every time I have time to like read all my journal, I'm laughing. It's like some of my letters that's like end of the world.
lot. That's amazing. Oh my
And then I'm
god.
asking my best friend, can you find someone there who can help me to write it down my book? And then she told me, what? You want to write your own book? Yes, I want to write my own book. And then I showed to her all my books. Fuck you, Mar. You're gonna write the. Who's gonna buy your story? I'm gonna sell myself. I don't care. I don't care what's your opinion. I'm gonna sell myself.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I have a lot. And then I told her, find an editor for me. Maybe they're gonna read this and then they're gonna edit for me. I'm willing to pay. I need someone who's professional in book publishing. But maybe when I go back home, I'm
Interesting.
gonna translate to 10 different languages.
Okay, Mara. Let me just, a couple of things that you said. It was, you journal, you talk to yourself, you look at the mirror and you cry. And those are some of the top personal growth, personal development tools and techniques that people do when they want to calm themselves down first, when they want to manage themselves first, and then go and take actions to solve their problems.
I
Not a
regulate
long time, you
myself on
don't
that
spend,
way.
yeah, you don't spend years and years doing that, but you just a quick routine where you just process your emotions through journaling, you talking to yourself, you calming yourself down, and then, yeah, going into actions. What do I need to do? Do I need to even do anything, or is the
Yes.
problem just solved? It was just emotion that came up, and
Sometimes we're too emotional, especially if one person who like break your heart is one of your family members.
Mm.
Sometimes it's a very tough decision making. So I'm gonna cry in the front of the mirror. I have to do this, even though you're my sister. I have to do this. You have to be
Oh,
tough
so cute.
with love, right? You have to be tough
Yes,
with love because if you can't do it, who will do it for the family? So you have to deal.
100%.
Yeah.
Like,
So
oh,
moving on, we're gonna move on to the fifth question, and then we're gonna have like 2 minutes break. So, what is one thing that you are looking forward after the difficult time that you had? What are you looking
um,
forward? Yeah,
I'm looking forward to sharing my experience and the journey with everyone who's going through the same experience, because knowing that there is a way out, there is always help out there. Just seek out, knock on the doors, and be like, I need help. And people are more than happy out there to help you, to support you on your journey, and help you come out come out of that difficult time, and remembering that you can rely on people. And I'm looking just forward to, do the things that I really enjoy doing, and sharing the experiences and the learning with the rest of the world to help them on their journey.
correct. Same. So I wanna like not only to inspire people, I just let them know that, as you said, there's a way out. It's easy to live a life,
Mm,
alright? So it's easy to live a life like happy. Be happy. Easy. If you're like
yes.
living in a miserable like sadness, oh my god. It's like you're like zombie.
Walking around just alive,
Yeah,
not
you're like
living.
half dead. So you have to live a life to the fullest. I love my life. How about you, Nasima? You love your life?
I think it's just a process, there's like sometimes I love my life. The other days I'm like, it can't get better. Sometimes I'm like it's the worst, but it's up and down, and it's the joy of it.
To me,
I
I
love.
learned how to become like more grateful. Before,
Mm,
when I was new here, I always used to compare. Oh, I love my social life there back home. Oh, I have my car, I have my house, everything. But stop whining, stop complaining. You have to love your life, what you have. So you have to be grateful. So what is everything
mm.
in front of me? I embrace them, but I need to do better.
Exactly. You can't be like, I'm not happy with what I have and I want more. You gotta be, like, I don't know, that feeling part of it. It creates a lot of resistance that you can't even manifest or achieve the life that you want.
Correct.
And that's why it's important to have that feeling of gratitude for what you have. Of course, we're comparing our. Oh yeah, that's a beautiful thing that you said. Comparing ourselves, our life to what we had or what others have is the biggest misery, because everyone's journey is different. Maybe you
Yes.
have came to do something different. Maybe you've came to just live a beautiful life with your partner,
Correct.
and and what if, like, the life that is for you is unique and it's just made for you and no one can
Yes.
have that life.
We
And
have a
it's how
different
beautiful it is.
different stories to like to tell to everyone.
Exactly.
So
Mm.
the moment that I realized that your hardest and your like most challenging opponent in your life is yourself.
Mhm.
Your mental war.
Oh my god. Yes, the mental
Yeah,
war.
yeah. So you have to fight back that. Not everything what you hear is to be like you have to entertain. So you
Mm.
have to focus on something that you love doing it so that not everything coming to your mind you're gonna entertain or else you get nuts. You have to work,
Uh,
you have to like move.
mm. Interesting. Love that.
Alright, we're gonna be right back after 2 minutes break. Alright, off air, Nasima. Whew.
It's
Get some
good.
water.
I'm loving
Yeah,
this.
I'm loving it. I'm enjoying it.
I really like it. Oh my god, that's so funny. But it's good.
Yeah,
It's
it's
so
like
good.
good for our mental health, and it feels good that you're sharing your vulnerability and your victory to other people. That not only them, we also
Mm.
experience. the same thing, because
Yes.
some people back home, oh, you have a good life there, blah 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 blah. We're all same, mate. Wherever you are in every part of the world, we are all same. We have our problems. But for me, I changed the negative words. So instead of
Mm,
saying problems, that's my challenge. That's my
opportunity.
circumstances, opportunity. It's like another plan of God or people for me. Sometimes
Mm,
the way you think, the way you behave, or your attitude, it helps you to move and get your dream to become reality. That's for me.
I love it. I just love that what you said. You're so
Yeah,
wise.
I am, because I learned everything from my past. So it will
Mm,
never happen again that I'm so completely broke. I don't know where to get money. I don't want to
mm,
tell to my mom. I don't want to tell to my sister because they're gonna laugh at me. They're gonna help me again. I want to stand on my own feet. The judgment of your own family. Sometimes, oh, you're still a baby. You need our help. Come home.
oh yes, yes, that's so painful. It's like I'm grown up now.
I don't like that because I am the youngest in the family, so they look after me. Everyone is very like, "Oh, how's Mars doing? She's good in Australia. If she wanna go back home, if she wanna like new job, new business, we're gonna give you. We're gonna support you." Oh my god, I
That's
don't like
good.
you. I don't like you, everyone. They love me.
I
They love me so much.
oh, you should accept their help. It's okay.
Yeah,
They
I'm
really
always
support you.
accepting their help, but sometimes you're feeling some pride that I want to stand on my own feet and I want to say that I did it on my own. But I know people helped me a lot. But the
Mm,
thing is, your family is always there to help you, no matter what.
true.
That's my family. That sometimes, can you leave me alone for a while?
Yeah, it's
because
very true.
yeah, because my mom always, oh, just go back home. Things will get better. And then I said, no, I don't want to go back home. I want to live my own life, not relying on you financially, having our own house, everything. I can do this.
Yes, you've got it. You're enjoying it.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
mindset is everything.
yeah. Last 20 seconds. I'm gonna drink some water. I'll be back.
Okay.
I'm sick actually.
Oh, how are you feeling?
I just overdosed. I took some like 6 tablets.
No, it's gonna damage your liver. Don't do it.
Yeah, that's what my partner telling me. You're crazy. You wanna die? And then the half bottle of this in one shot.
Lol.
And then after I had a deep sleep, and then I forgot that I have a morning shift yesterday. Last Thursday.
Don't do it
And
tomorrow again, please.
yeah, thank you. And Helen, Lorena, and Christine, they keep on calling me. What happened to you, Maro? Because it's unusual that I'm not coming to work like 30 minutes or 1 hour before the time. And then they called my partner.
Oh,
And then you know what my partner did? She sent the video that I'm having a deep sleep with snoring. She's here.
did she wake you up?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Ah, she
No,
could
she
have
did.
not.
She left me, and then I woke up by myself, and then she's checking on the CCTV, and then she's having her lunch,
Lol.
and
That's
then
good.
my partner told me, "Don't do that again," and then she spanked me. If you do that again, I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, don't do it.
Yeah, because I get irritated if I'm sick because I cannot afford to be sick. But unfortunately, it's part of our job because you're in the water at the same time, you know, teaching.
No, you have to rest. Sometimes maybe you don't need to. You don't need to do that. Sometimes you feel like you can't afford to be sick, but you actually have to be sick because
Yeah,
it gives you that
I'm
thinking to
controlling.
carry.
I'm controlling. My body's rejecting, like I'm sneezing, I'm coughing, I have a little fever, but my mind said you have to go to work, you have to go to work, you have to go to work.
You gotta rest.
Yeah,
Yes,
because
that's important to rest. I want to put this in this, that like how important is to rest, because if you don't rest, your nervous system is gonna break down, and that gives you a longer break, which is not good. That is terrible if you burn yourself out.
yeah.
It's good sometimes we get sick and we have that time to break, to pause, and we shouldn't feel guilty or judging ourselves that I'm not working, I'm not doing this,
You know
because you
why?
gotta trust.
I'm about to go to cruise, right? So I have 1 week off. So in my mind, I have 1 week to work. I need to work my ass off. Morning, night, morning, night, morning. And then after Thursday, suddenly I took a before that day, before the shift, I took 6 tablets and then sleep. Oh my god, I didn't wake up. Even my alarm, I didn't know.
Yes, I know what you mean.
Yeah, and
Exactly.
then I said, "Oh, sorry about that. What happened?" And then, no, take a break, Maro. Don't come to work. All right. They
You
removed me to the system.
lol. You
Helen
could sit
removed.
and
Helen removed you.
lol.
It's alright. Alright, in 7 seconds, we're going back on air. Kristen will be my guest soon. Maybe the three of us.
Mm.
And then one of my manager in other swim school, maybe four of us. We're gonna talk about swimming 101, about admin, about teaching in the water. What is the chaos? What is the dilemma? What is the challenges of a
Wow.
swimming teacher and admin people? How we can give the best customer service to the people while serving and teaching the students and everything all in one.
That'll be amazing.
Yeah, yeah. My manager told me, "Yeah, Maro, I want to jump in." She's Egyptian.
Mm.
My manager in Jump Bellawood. She's the former manager in Rousel.
Oh, farmer manager.
Maybe
She was
you
in us.
heard, maybe you heard some things about her, but
She's good.
yeah, yeah, she's actually a personal friend of mine. She's very straightforward. She's very real. She's very honest. Maybe it didn't work to Helen and Anne. That's why
Ah,
things didn't work out.
really?
Yeah, but she's so good. She's so good. Some employer doesn't like people who are very aggressive or very bossy to them.
She was
That
like
is
that?
her. That is her. That's why I'm always telling her when you are like
Is she
working to
single or
someone,
married?
she's married. You know, Arab
Ah.
people, they're very authoritative. You know, like being a mom.
Anyway,
This is
let's go to the jump. Jump. Let's
yeah, yeah, yeah. All
don't
right, let's
put this
go.
in. Don't put
No,
this
no,
in.
no, no,
We move
no, no,
on.
no, 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 no. She's like that. She's very
Okay,
authoritative.
let's go. I
All
knew
right.
it was somewhere.
She forgot that she's a manager only. Okay, 5 seconds. Five, four, three, two, one. Hey, welcome back, everyone. So now for the last two questions before we're gonna end up. All right. Hey, Nasima.
Hello.
In our community or in our audience, what is the piece of advice that we can give to our people? How we can support them as a content creator?
Is that your health is should be the number one priority. Take care of your eating, take care of your sleeping, take care of your vitamins, because those are the basics. If you have a good health, you can do anything that you want. If you have if you're feeding and you're taking care of your body the right way, you naturally have the energy to do more, to be more productive, to achieve more, because we a lot of the time we ignore those basics until we are like very old, and it's not good.
Yes,
Don't
correct.
burn yourself out, give yourself time to rest, and because that resting time is your creative break, where your mind where your mind becomes more creative after that rest, because you've given yourself time to rest, and you have more energy, more ideas comes in, you have more space in your mind to do things that are more creative. So don't feel guilty to take a break, don't feel guilty to rest, do nothing for a day, because that's when the beautiful idea comes out, and that's when beautiful things grow and comes out.
Correct.
And yeah, what do you think? What about you?
Yeah, yeah, I agree about that. So for me, it's like to support my audience, my people, my community, just being myself and sharing my connection to them. If someone is
Mm.
like struggling, instead of lending money, give them a loan or money, I just give them a work. I give my connection or like people, the right person who can help them. Because sometimes we cater everything. We can't
Ah,
do everything all at the same time. So
no.
sometimes I need to introduce them to someone else. Oh, she will be the one to help you. And then after 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you're gonna come back to me. Oh, Maro, thank you for giving me this. No, I didn't give you that job. I just share my connection to you and my people who I know that they can help you exactly what you need.
Yeah, yes, that's beautiful.
Because I
Support.
realize, yeah, because I realize recommending people is like 100% that you can do to that person who's struggling. Because something happened to me that I was expecting that he's a strong guy. So the mom is the one who's asking for help. So
Mm.
the mom told me, Omaro, can you help him? Blah 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 blah. And I said, as long as he's committed and then he wants to learn or adapt, I'm willing to to help him. And then you know what happened?
Mm.
After a few months, he died.
Actually, a friend of yours?
He ended his life. He was like here in Australia when he was 9 years old. He's a nurse, so he gave up. So he became a swimming teacher. But it happened he didn't finish his assessment because he had a fight with the partner. So he's struggling about the relationship, about financial, about the assessment, everything all at once. And then my mom asking me to help him, but that time is pandemic. So I have nothing to do just to be like call him, like get his number and then try to contact him to meet or blah 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 guide him everything. And then mom give me a call, Maro, he ended his life. I'm completely shocked. I'm crying the whole day. And then it's like I'm blaming myself. And then my
Shit.
sister told me, no, 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 you don't need to blame yourself. It's their decision. That's they want to do to end their life. It's not about you, it's about them.
That's so painful. And this death and this loss kind of help us to become better person, learn a lesson, give
That's
us.
why every time someone asks my help or someone I see in front of me that someone is struggling, I'm willing to help you, boy, whatever happens. But if you're
Mm,
not willing to have be professional and committed for what I do to you, I'm not gonna help you. I'm willing to help you as long as you help yourself too.
that's beautiful. Yeah,
Yeah, I learned. I
makes you
learned
feel.
from the past. Yeah, I cried for a whole day. I'm like very dramatic on that day because I
Mm.
didn't expect. He's looked like a very brave boy, like he knows what he's doing. He's looked like a smart, but I didn't know that he's struggling about his mental health.
Oh,
He ended
it's
his life.
very silent. A lot of people who don't talk about it, they're struggling the most.
And then sometimes I ask myself, why me? Why always me? Why you can go to the professional doctor. You can go to. I have my own problems too, but sometimes maybe this is my calling. Maybe this is my mission to the earth.
Yeah.
Sorry. So moving on for the last question. So in your difficult times, what did you learn about yourself? So as a person, as a human, as a content creator, and how it helps to your mental health, the whole wellness of being you.
Yes, I learned that I can be very weak, and at the same time, I can be very strong, and I love myself anyway. I have my weaknesses, and I realize how I'm blaming the situations that I'm going through, and how I am resisting it and fighting it. I want to fix it. And at the same time said, oh, how weak
Sorry.
I am that I want to do this. What would a strong person do? They would, you know, use this opportunity to help themselves to grow out of it. And yes, and learned that I can be very strong and at the same time very weak, and I love myself anyway. And
Right.
I learned that you can overcome it. You can overcome anything that comes in your way with the right support, with the right information, and with the right actions. And nothing in the world, there is a solution to everything.
100%. I agree. Thank you so much, Nasima. So before we end that, I agree on what you said about it. But for me, you can give up to everything. Everything. But don't give up to yourself.
Mm,
Have a lovely afternoon, everyone. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon, Nasima, right? This
okay,
is our
see you.
not first
Thank you.
time. This
Huh?
is not our first time, right? We're gonna have like
No, this is not. This is the beginning.
yeah. Thank you, Nasima. You wanna promote something? You wanna say something about your page, YouTube channel? Just invite them.
Yeah, follow me on Instagram, Nasima. Just Nasima Smiley, which is on my profile. You can see the names in there. And if you need any help, any supports in overcoming your stress and anxiety, reach out, because someone that has been through it and know what's going on will help you more. And if you want to bring what is in your mind and you want to bring it into reality, get support, get some coaches out there. There's people that can help you. You
Call
can't do
Nasima.
everything on your own. And happy to help.
Thank you. Bye, Nasima.
Bye,
I'll
Maro.
see you
Thank you for
soon.
having me.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye, everyone. So that's the wrap up ng ating mental awareness, how to take care of ourselves as a content creator. So I'll see you soon, guys. As I said a while ago, just give up to everything, but don't give up to yourself. Bye, everyone. Have a good one. God bless everyone.